Go Sparkles! Hi there, Sparkles!
Pikachu.
Hi, I am Ren, and you're watching Otaku Ren. Now, who doesn't like roasting? Maybe not getting roasted ourselves, but people do love watching people roasting each other on YouTube. So I thought, why not I start roasting things? And what other way to roast things than to roast reviews? Yes, I'm talking about anime reviews on my anime list. If you don't know, my anime list is like IMDb for anime. People can rate their shows and write reviews about their favorite shows. So this is a monthly series where I roast ML reviews. So if it's a good anime, there will be a bad review, then I will roast that bad review. If it's a trash anime, then there's a good review, then I will roast that good review. And if it's an average anime, I guess I'll roast both. Obviously, I'm giving this damn lengthy introduction just because this is the first video in the series. So if you like the idea of this video, smash that like button, and if you want more such videos, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button too. So now that the introduction is out of the way, let's start roasting! Today I'm gonna cover two anime series in particular. One is Devilman Crybaby and two is Fullmetal Alchemist. So if you have been an anime fan for a while, you would know Fullmetal Alchemist is one of the greatest anime of all time. And Devilman Crybaby also was popular during that time it aired. This review will have spoilers, so without further wait, let's get to the first review. So the first anime we are gonna look at is Devilman Crybaby. It's a pretty good anime. I mean, it's not the best anime ever, but it's a very good anime, and I have given a score of 8 out of 10 on my anime list. So let's look at the first review.
I try to be open-minded about shows and understand why I don't like things and reevaluate my options after to see if my mind changes. However, with Devilman Crybaby, I wish I could just get my time wasted back. Well, art style. The art style is all over the place, low quality and sometimes off-putting.
Low quality? Oh my god, low quality. Okay, the art style was really weird at the first episodes. Like, it's really weird on the full show, but it's really weird because the studio and the artist who did the anime is well known for their playful art style. If you have heard about the anime called Ping Pong the Animation, the anime had really weird animation, really weird art style, but it was fun, and Devilman Crybaby does fall into that category.
It's good example of the rest of the show, really messy and all over the place. Bold, violent, and overall just seemed to be low budget first clock.
Low budget. Low budget. Really, boy, this was produced by Netflix. Do you think Netflix is gonna do something low budget and quirky like this? Really?
The progression is weak and has almost no depth. I'm all for the harsh sex, drugs, and violence, but this show is doing it mindlessly for the sake of having it rather than making.
Well, this anime is on the heavy side of things like sex, drugs, and violence, yes, but I think those were used as a plot device. It really added to the depth of the story, and the story progressed good using these devices. I don't think a single scene in this anime was unnecessary.
From the offset, the decline in humanity is a complete over-exaggerated, and all seems drastically unlinked to the existence of Devilman and devils themselves.
Every human in the world going extinct is something that you can exaggerate? Bruh, if this thing happens in real life, you think that's just exaggerated? In the anime, humans are going extinct, and yes, it's not really linked to the existence of Devilman, it's rather linked to the devilish side of human nature.
The only character with any depth is Miki, who is the most likable thing in the whole show.
Yes, Miki is a rather likable character, I have to agree with this.
However, the build-up to her being the last main supporting character to die senselessly is just another weak part of the show.
Almost every single anime on planet Earth has the supporting cast. When about to die, the main character comes to the rescue. Of course, this doesn't happen in this anime, it's a clean twist in my opinion, and it played well in the story. Man, I was about to cry when Miki was killed. And I think that was one of the strong points of the anime, not a weak point. Moving on.
There is really no story. You only get to find out about the full story in the last episode.
In the last episode? You only find out the full story in the last episode. Isn't that every single anime like that? Every single show, TV series, movies are like that. You only get to know the story in the conclusion. That's the whole point of a story. If you know the full story in the first episode, then what's the point of making the show?
The characters are all over the place with their personalities, and I don't understand the motive behind any of their actions.
Of course their characters will be all over the place. Of course their personalities will change. What do you expect? People sitting on their couch relaxing, watching Netflix while the world is going bonkers and humanity is going extinct? Is that what you expect? People will get frustrated and go bonkers over the whole extinction thing. That is what humans are supposed to do.
Let's assume that Akira is special and became a Devilman on his first try. Why is he special?
Isn't all anime protagonists supposed to be special from the rest of the gang? That's why they are called protagonists. Moving on.
First of all, let's address the English dialogue. Can we stop it? If you can't speak English, just stick with Japanese and subtitle it. English dialogue was so cringy and unnecessary. Just stop it.
Bruh. Look, you are being a jerk at this point. You know that Japanese people don't speak English natively, so their Japanese are bound to be not that good, alright? You are criticizing that. You are being a jerk right now. You are being a douchebag right now. This is bullying. You are bullying people on basis of their language and their origin. Okay, this is not cool.
When I finally reached the end of the story, the simplicity on its conclusion was extremely disappointing. God did it. That's not an ending. That's just an excuse to wrap up the story that was haphazardly put together in the first place.
You understand that this was a pre-existing manga, right? This was a story that was written a few decades ago and people really digged it, okay? That's not because it was a really bad story. You get that right. Talking about Satan, devils, and gods is what the anime does, and if the ending is something that Satan did or the god did, that is a perfect ending for the story. It may not be an ending that applies to every single anime, but this is a good ending for the story.
Also, what's with the constant rapping in the few episodes? We get it. Some kids like to rap. Congratulations. Can we develop a story now?
As I told, you are being a douchebag, Ram. Okay, you are being a jerk. Animation style. What was the budget for animating the series? Was there even a budget? The fights looked terrible and it looked like they were cared less about how to draw boobs semi-correctly. Again and again, why do people assume that weird art style means low budget animation? For the last time, the sake of God, this anime didn't have a low budget. Netflix produced this damn thing. They won't be going like, okay guys, I have $100, let's make a new anime series. That's not how things work, damn it. Moving on.
As a standalone, Devilman Crybaby is nonsense.
The only thing nonsense is, what are those? So as now Devilman Crybaby is done, let's move on to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
When it comes to bad anime, not much can top Fullmetal Alchemist. Ignore the 9.24 score the anime has.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Ignore the 9.24 score on MAL. Ignore the second most popular anime on my anime list. Ignore 2 million people has rated this on my anime list. Alright, bro. You should ignore all that. Why? Why do you even consider that score when you can give 1 out of 10 yourself?
First off, the story. The story is unbelievably bad and barely has any depth to it whatsoever. There are plot holes and inconsistencies all over the place. The first 20 episodes were especially boring. It was so uneventful, boring, and I'm surprised I got through it all.
What should I say? Indeed, what should I say?
The pacing in this anime is terrible. So many episodes were uneventful and I just keep wasting my time to watch more and more of this crap. Even when I think it's interesting, it ends up disappointing.
Brother, did we watch the same anime? Are you sure you watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood? Because I don't think you watched the same anime. Are you sure that you didn't watch an abridged version on YouTube? Are you sure? Because for me, it doesn't seem that you watched the same anime that I watched.
This anime has a terrible cast of characters. First, we have Ed, the most stupid protagonist ever seen in anime.
Let me tell you one thing. Either Ed is stupid, or Fullmetal Alchemist is stupid, or this guy is stupid, or heck I am stupid. Who is stupid right now?
Winry is a useless character and was used as a plot device.
Winry! Oh my god, Winry! No! Winry, come on! She was a useless character! No! No, Winry! Apparently she wasn't the one who fixed Ed's arm or leg. She wasn't the one who helped Ed. She wasn't somebody who did anything in the anime. She was a fucking nobody. Winry!
Alphonse is another bad character and also has pretty terrible design.
I mean, you can make a Metal Knight suit look like the sexiest man alive. So yeah.
There isn't even one character in this anime that gets character development, and it's pretty pathetic. The main villain father is also one of the worst villains in anime history.
I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say to you. I wanna laugh right now, but I also wanna punch you in the face. Moving on.
Your name is 0 out of 10 for being the most boring anime movie of all time.
You gone too far. You gone too far. You have officially started war. And I humbly request you not to open the next package to your home. Do not open that DHL package. I repeat, do not open that DHL package. Moving on.
I cannot stand the amount of little kids shown in the show.
Are you talking that you are annoyed by the kids, or are you say you can't focus on anything other than the kids? Man, I don't want to know what you're thinking right now, but... FBI, potential pedophile! Ladies and gentlemen, is the work of art. The true work of God.
Why I hate this show is that you must be answer you, and before you kill me, read my review please, okay? This show is just very slowly. I found development, but it's too simple. Probably the worst of the shows are battles. Man, see the battles again. This is a shonen, but helpful in the show are so stupid. I like save Scar. Alphonse got shot that destroy a palace, but he is saved. I can find more logic in an isekai show like Isekai Cheat Magician than here. The manga is good, but this was off. 64 episodes of suffering me. The finale is so anticlimactic. Damn, it's good ending for the character.
You know what do I feel right now? Do you know what do I feel right now? It feels like somebody who doesn't know English used Google Translate to translate his review into English. And then instead of copy pasting, he typed it and made typos. That's what I feel. That's it for today. This was strictly for entertainment purpose, and I'm really sorry if I offended any of your interests. Taste of anime or taste in anything is purely subjective and changes from person to person. The anime that I like the most may not be likened by you. The anime like you like the most might not be likened by me. So it's purely subjective, and this whole setup is just for entertainment purpose. Tell me which anime do you want to be shown in the next episode, and like always, I'm just a novice anime fan. New videos will be coming up soon, so till then, see ya!